They're fireys with a passion for their work and helping others. And they've got out a hot new calendar to raise money for charities. Tonight, a special visit they won't forget.
Not all house guests are quite so welcome.
Scotty, take off your shirt.
But when a pack of fit fireys drops by,
Use those muscles for something worthwhile.
you may as well make the most of the extra muscle. The stars of the Australian Firefighters calendar are visitors at the Young Care Share House in the Brisbane suburb of Wooloowin.
You light up our lives.
The four-bedroom Queenslander is home to Trina, Brian, Jenna and Nick.
Would you like to see where I live?
In this bright, modern home, residents are supported by carers like Amanda around the clock.
And that's what Young Care and us are all about, is giving back the independence that these guys have the right to have.
Got a troublemaker here.
After suffering an acquired brain injury, Trina spent several depressing years living in aged care before securing a room in this happy home.
Physically and mentally, I went backwards. And it was so hard on my family to see that slide.
Here, she's rediscovered her love for life.
Guys, come on now. You're not just here for eye candy.
And independence.
It is my home. This is where I live. I can have friends. We can have parties. We can do all the things that normal people our age would do.
More than 6,000 young people are trapped in aged care facilities across the country. National charity Young Care is tackling the desperate shortage of accommodation for those living with high care disabilities.
We want people to live an authentic young life.
CEO Anthony Ryan says the charity is building homes like this one where young residents are free to live young lives.
Our job is to create a voice for these people and really allow Australians to understand their daily struggle.
Hi, Michaela. How are you?
Good day.
We also sent our fireys along to meet Michaela Norris.
When's your birthday, Michaela?
October.
Oh, look at that. Meant to be. Hey?
It was meant to be.
The 18-year-old lives with a rare neuromuscular disorder and is the recipient of 2 Young Care grants. The most recent will cover the cost of a new front door at her family home.
I won't be jamming my arm up against the wall on the way out, because right now it's very difficult to get in and out of the house just because of how narrow it is. So last year I got to go to schoolies at the end of
Did you behave yourself?
high school. Hell no.
That teenage milestone was also thanks to Young Care, the charity covering the cost of Michaela's respite accommodation during Schoolies Week.
I never thought I'd be able to go to schoolies, ever. I was really jealous of my friends because they were all going to schoolies, and I just thought I'd have to stay home with my parents and just watch TV.
Cheers, champion.
Back at Wooloowin, the fireys are rewarded for their hard yakka with Brian's homebrewed beer.
You'll put 4X out of business. That's the best beer in Australia.
But they've also come armed with their own gift, a $30,000 cheque for Young Care,
Never ends, never ends.
thanks to funds raised by the calendar.
So guys, this site is going to be the where we put our next Young Care venue.
And with a brand new share house about to go up right next door, the timing is perfect.
The money is important, and we will utilise that money to pay for grants, to allow people to stay in their own homes or to have the choice of where they want to go. But more importantly, when you get the firefighter community behind Young Care,
You want this one? Yeah?
it speaks louder than the money.
I told you this was the best day of work ever.
All of us have been really blessed here today just to come here and just to see where the money's gone to.
I like this one.
What did you know about Young Care before you came along today?
To be honest, I don't really know too much about it, but just being here today, talking to all the workers here and engaging with the personnel who live here, I think it's amazing. What they do is amazing, and it definitely needs to be more of it.
Brian's left a mark on you too, hasn't he?
I'm pretty drunk. His beer's extraordinarily good.
Brian's sister Tash appreciates the brew more than most.
Brian and I are great brother and sisters, and we love each other to death. But he doesn't want me around 24/7.
All the time. He's got his own stuff going on. He's got beer to brew.
So yeah, being able to spend some more time with my family as well, but then knowing that everything that Brian needs is here.
Brian's beer! Well, what do you think? Should the boys come back on a regular basis, Trina, to help out around the house? They struggle today.
Yeah, they're too busy looking beautiful.
Despite the heckles, the boys say they'll definitely be back.
It's a beautiful community, so they've made a great house for these people.
Beautiful men.
But more than pretty faces.
Yes, more than a pretty face and a magnificent body, as my mother would say.
I didn't notice their bodies.
No, well, have a look at those ones.
Good fun. The boys from the Firefighters calendar have done an amazing job this year. They've raised $120,000 for charity. The 2020 calendars are on sale now.